Okay, so this weekend we got we did the Boulder Food Rescue Run, where we pick up a bunch of food from Sprouts that's going to get tossed because it's like too much inventory, or that it's not selling or something, and we take it to people in need. And so I was able to grab, this week they had a ton of potato chips. So the whole back of the leaf now, you can see here. Oh, there goes some. We got I've taken some out, but you can see potato chips for days. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes. So we got, just for example here, we got Sprouts, chips, kettle, dill pickle flavor. And there's 12. I want to see, is the calorie equivalent of the potato chips in that car, how many kilowatt hours is that? Like how many miles could I drive if I could convert the calories in the potato chips to kilowatt hours? It's just a weird question, but something I was thinking about. Sea salt. So these have 140 calories. There's 5 servings, so it's quite a bit of calories. Okay, here they are all pulled out of the car. And it's good stuff here. We got the sea salt and vinegar. This is exciting stuff. We got the hickory barbecue. Boulder Canyon. So I'm pulling these all out because I work at a school, and we're gonna just serve them for the kids and, you know, have them for lunch and stuff like that. But it'll be interesting to see what the calculation is. All right, let's do a calculation. At 120 bags of chips, and they're about 800 calories per bag. If we multiply that, we get 96,000 calories. That's how many calories are in 120 bags of chips. So we need to figure out how many calories there are in a kilowatt hour, and there's about 860 like nutritional calories. That equals 1 kWh, 1 kilowatt hour. And so if we take the 96,000 total calories and divide that by how many there are in 1 kilowatt hour, which is 860 calories per kWh, we get the number of kilowatt hours, and that turns out to be 111. So in 120 bags of chips, we have 111 kilowatt hours. Now my car goes about 3.4 miles per kWh per kilowatt hour. If we multiply that by 111 kilowatt hours, we're getting about 377 miles. That's wild. So that's how far I could drive if I were to convert the calorie energy to electrical energy, and then I could store it in my battery pack in my car. Not bad. So I live in Boulder. If we're gonna go to Moab, Utah, how far would that be? Okay, so this says 361 miles from Boulder, Colorado out to Moab, Utah. We might not quite make it because we have to go over these big mountains, but then I guess, of course, we would maybe get it back coming down the hill. So it would be close. Plus, the car doesn't do great on the highway. It tends to lose range pretty fast. It speeds over 45 miles per hour just because of air resistance. But in theory, if you drove slow enough, you could go from Boulder to Moab on 120 bags of chips in a Nissan Leaf. if you could convert that from calorie energy to electrical energy. That's cool. So how far could I go on one bag of chips? Well, that would be 800 calories. Let's just say our average bag was 860 calories to make it easy, because I had some bags that were 800 and some that were 1,000. So that would have been 1 kilowatt hour. One bag of chips was pretty much 1 kilowatt hour, which means I would have been able to go 3.4 miles per bag of chips. Pretty much. Pretty cool.